So we finished planting our Walla Walla onions.
Walla
Walla up there within the last week. And now we're finally getting to the next batch. Matt has been working on these all morning. I just got out here, so he is working hard. Well, you've been out here a lot longer than I have. He is working hard, and this was just our miscellaneous tray of saved onion seed that I saved. So these hopefully will do really well because they've already grown in our world, our climate, one season. So at least one season, so hopefully they do well. But I don't know where we're going to put those red burgundy onions yet. We got to figure that out. That might be a whole nother day. So we're getting this done this morning before it gets too hot out here. So Matt planted the majority of this bed, those miscellaneous onions. Got us almost to the end. I planted the last dozen. He ran up because a customer's here to pick something up. So I only planted this dozen. I was barely helping. But there's just this little spot here open. So I ran up to the house and I grabbed what was left of last year's onions out of the fridge. Maybe about a dozen random onions. And we're going to plant these for seed this year. So that way we don't need to buy as many onion seeds. I do suspect that we still will buy onion seeds, but it's nice being able to grow some of your own too. If you are not familiar with growing your own seed, it's super simple as far as onions are concerned. You just take the onions from the year before that last through the year and you plant these. Now, ideally, you want to plant the best of the best onions, and as you can tell, these are not my best of my best onions. These are just onions that I have left because we tend to grab the big ones, use those for cooking first, and these little ones are the ones that get left over. So we're just gonna plop these right in the dirt, and we'll have some seed for next year. So those are in, super easy, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. So, whoops, you kind of tilted up there. 15 onions for seed. So that would be nice. There's still a little bit of room here on the end. So Matt really wants to have flowers in here. It is really pretty to have flowers in here. And that's what we have been doing. That's what this originally was. But there'll be room for a little something here at least. So there's that. All right, so this other onion bed that we got planted mostly a week ago, They are doing all right. Still kind of hard to see. They just look like little blades of grass coming up. But they're doing all right. They do seem like they're doing better this year to start with this straw than just the plain dirt. Where the ones we did down by the garden, some of them have straw, some don't. But they're not getting the sun quite as badly as it is up here. Yesterday, Matt and I got out here and we didn't get a chance to record it, but we got the shade cloth up. So as you can see, it's really, really dirty. It was behind the greenhouse, which probably wouldn't have been so bad, but we didn't put it up last year at all. So we got it up. Hopefully we get some rain and it washes it off a little. But it's a good thing because we've got some things growing in the greenhouse. In the greenhouse with this shade cloth, we just have 2 smaller ones, basically zip tied together. And that's worked well for us. It was an affordable way to get a quick shade cloth in here when we first started. We've got 1 tray of onions left. I'll leave that for another day. We'll plant those another day and take you along if we have a moment. But we do have a few things coming up in our garden bed. Mostly our spinach, the Norfolk and the baby spinach are coming up and doing well. Specifically, this baby spinach is doing really well. Now, our lettuce barely came up, and it's quite a few varieties. Our radish and our turnips barely came up. And again, quite a few varieties. So I think I've got a plan for what I can do in here, but again, going to be another day. So we'll have to get those addressed. We just really got a late start out here planting our greens and our radishes and things. I wish we had done it sooner. But it is what it is. We're moving on from here, and glad you got to see us again.